Welcome to the Masterclass series. My name is Sam. I'm going to be your instructor. I'm going to be walking you guys through everything. And we are presented by Impact Vets. Check them out at www.impactvets.org. And with that, let's get started. All right, let's talk about our dashboard. What does the dashboard do? It gives you a quick snapshot on how you are doing on this platform. So it's good to keep an eye on it. Gives you a little bit of awareness into what's going on. The first thing we're going to look at is this all-star tag. All that means is that you've added quite a few sections and that you filled out all those sections, and that, when people come to your profile, they're going to glean a lot of information about you, which is what we want. And that's something that LinkedIn wants as well. Now, the next three things that they show you is, how many people have viewed your profile in the last 90 days, how many people have viewed the last thing you posted, and then how often did you come up in search appearances in the last 90 days. And those three metrics really indicate how good your profile and how good your activity is doing. So let's look at the first thing, views, your profile views. So I've had 626 people view my profile in the last 90 days. That comes out to roughly 7 people per day, right? Obviously, the higher that number, the better our opportunity is for selling or for getting a new job or whatever our goal is on this platform. So we want to increase that number. For most people, for the average user, that number is in like the double digits and low double digits in the last 90 days. So if you look at that metric and you see 7 or you see 18 or 20 or 32 or whatever the case may be, you're not alone. But that does come down to where only 2 or 3 people are looking at your profile per week, not per day, right? So we want to get that up. The other 2 metrics will help boost your profile views, right? So if you get your post views and your search appearances up, your profile views will automatically go up along with it. So the next metric is your post views. We have a whole different course just on how to increase your post views. But realistically, what you want is, at a minimum, you want at least 1,000 views on everything you put onto LinkedIn. That's kind of the bare minimum, right? If you don't get at least 1,000 views, then you're not getting a lot of traction. And as far as most social media platforms are concerned, you just don't have enough juice or enough kind of gravitas or influence, right? And they want influencers. They want people that have that ability to draw in. And so, if you look at your post views and you have like 20 or 13 or 100, that means that, people barely looked at it. And that's probably why you're not getting a lot of engagement, right? And we'll talk about engagement. We'll talk about how to get better engagement, more likes, more interactions, more comments. We'll talk about that in the next course. But we want to get that post views up to at least 1,000 views per post. And finally, we have search appearances. Search appearances is when people use tools primarily like LinkedIn Recruiter, Sales Navigator. Those are special tools that you could purchase. It goes for about $100 a month, but it really lets you hone in on what you're looking for. So like LinkedIn Recruiter, recruiters, HR managers, HR folks, staffing agencies, they use LinkedIn Recruiter to really find the key targets and candidates that they're looking for. And it comes down to how well does your profile meet their requirements, right? And we'll talk about that later on. But essentially, your profile is points, and you have to earn points based on how well your profile meets certain keywords. So we'll talk about how to, take advantage of that and how to make your profile, meet as many keywords as possible. All right. If you look down, it gives you like, I'm on the creator mode. I turn that on. It gives me access to some stuff, but also lets other people know I am a creator and I do want to put good content out on this platform. You can manage your network. You can look and compare your salary against other people in the industry. It's kind of anonymous. And then you can keep track of any jobs, classes, articles that you saved. Those are your items. So this is your dashboard. I highly recommend you take a good look at it every once in a while. Obviously we don't want you to obsess over these numbers, but to have awareness, to take a good look, and then to work towards increasing these numbers is going to be important to you. So we'll talk about that as we go forward. Keep an eye on that dashboard and keep working on it. All right, that's it for now. Once again, we are presented by Impact Vets, impactvets.org. If you want more information, if you found this course helpful, we ask that you please try and donate. A large donation amount would be great. If a large donation amount is too much, you can't just do it right now, then please think about doing a small donation amount, but make it recurring, like a $20 donation for 12 months. That would be great. Really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next course.